All right, everybody, the barge is hot. The show begins whenever I press this little red button.
And 3, 2, 1, go.
Sims and Leon, your mom's favorite podcast. Trust me, I'm a mom.
What's a special Saturday edition of the Sims and Leon podcast? We are currently in downtown Oklahoma City at the headquarters of jerky.com. I'm about to make some jerky with our friend Doug. But enough about that. I'll move over with you guys and we'll just talk over there.
Let's do it.
So join in. This will be probably a long edition of this. Yeah. And I don't know the process of making jerky, but we might give it a try here in a little bit.
Checking the comments periodically.
All right. Go have fun. All right, now we can talk over here.
Let's do it.
All right.
So we're live.
We're live.
Welcome to Oklahoma City.
Hey, thanks.
Welcome to jerky.com.
Yeah, we got in here last night, and me and Dustin stopped by. You weren't here, but we checked out the place.
Yeah, we scoped it out in the middle of the Thunder game.
Yeah, it was kind of busy last night, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So a funny thing happened. We got here, we were driving past, and the door was open. Like, oh, the door's open. It looks awesome, man. We didn't realize you had that big garage door that just opens up and right inside the shop. So we were driving around, we're trying to find a place to park because the Thunder was here. So we finally just parked across the street. It was the only one that didn't say we had to pay for anything. So we're like, all right, let's give it a try.
It's the only free one.
Dustin's like, let's walk towards this restaurant just in case. Yeah. So it looks like we're going there. So we went over there, then we came across the street, walking up. I'm excited. I see the door's closed, a little shocked. Walk up to the door, the lights flashing open. We're like, yeah, pull on the door, locked. Little sign on there says, we'll be right back at 7 o'clock. It was 6:45. Like, well, we missed out. So we ran across the street, had a beer.
Checked on the car. I was more worried about the car.
Texadelphia, is that what it's called?
Texadelphia. Oh, you thought you were going to get towed?
Yeah.
Or a ticket or something?
I didn't know if there was people that watched the parking lot because, like, down there where we're at, if any of those parking lots, yeah, they'll be circling because they want the business, they want their businesses will complain about that.
They do in the mornings. There's no free parking here whatsoever. But yeah, in the mornings they do. And that over there, that's called Lower Bricktown on that side of the road. So that parking's for Lower Bricktown. So there's a guy that has an office in that building, and if he sees anybody park and walk across the street, like he will come let you have it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So we usually if we park there, we go down around Starbucks, go under the canal, and try to disguise the whole thing. Uh-huh. But yeah, we park a ways away. There's a theater over there behind Starbucks. We park over there.
And how far away is that?
It's like a 5-minute walk.
That's not too bad.
No, I mean it ain't.
Terrible.
I mean all of us enjoy it. It's just, but when people, when you have guests or people are like, "We're parking." Oh, good luck.
How hot does it get here during the summertime?
Oh, it's it's over 100. Pretty regularly.
Okay.
I mean, you guys get over 100.
Yeah. I wasn't sure what the difference is. Since you're slightly more north than we are.
I don't think we get the humidity that. Well, I mean, Dallas isn't even that bad. You get down into San Antonio and Houston and all that stuff, but
Houston is the worst.
I don't think the humidity's bad. Yeah, Houston's horrible. Horrible.
It's funny. I went to Colorado for St. Patrick's Day, and it's so dry there in Denver. So dry.
Nothing.
Like my nose stops up because no drainage is happening because everything's so dry. And the third day I was there, I was like, I'm done with this. I could not stand this. Flew back to DFW. As soon as I landed, just sweat. I was like, okay, I could go back to the dry.
Yeah.
The dry might not be as bad as I thought. I could get used to that and not be sweating all the time.
Humidity's a thing, and I mean when you grow up around it, you don't think about it.
Yeah.
But then when you get out, and you're like, wait a minute, there's places without it. Yeah. It kind of makes you hate the Midwest. So, but yeah, no, it's not so bad here. I don't think.
No.
I mean.
Well, last night we slept with the windows open.
Oh, yeah.
Last night, and they said that was the first time they've been able to do that because it's been so cold. They're saying they're still getting frost up here.
I tell people all the time, that's one of the things, because I'm from Nebraska, and that's one of the things I miss down here in the South is up there we truly have 4 seasons. We have 3 months of 4 seasons. So opening the window, that was a big thing there. I could sleep my windows open for 2 months easily in the spring and then in the fall. And you take that shit for granted, you know? And then
Yeah.
you come down here and it's like, here we get like 2.5 weeks of it, you know, in the spring. And
We normally get like a couple of winters, but they last like 3 or 4 days here and there. Like a couple years ago, we had that 2-week winter that was nice.
oh yeah,
Texas shut down for an entire week.
yeah.
A little
What?
bit below zero.
Yeah. Power grid could not withstand.
Yeah, that was bad.
Yeah.
All right. Well, first thing on the agenda today is we're gonna make jerky, aren't we?
Yeah, yeah.
Do you want to start making jerky now, or you want to talk about the shop a little bit?
Whatever you guys
Or
want
wait,
to
we'll
do.
do that later.
I say
Oh, we need to get the jerky
going.
started,
We'll
so
get
that
that
way we
later,
get it
yeah.
done.
We'll
Yeah,
get on
yeah,
our
yeah.
other mics and then we just have our conversation.
All right.
Yeah.
So what jerky are we making today?
Well, you said I thought pizza was your thing. I mean, pizza was your thing until
I kept recommending pizza,
taco.
and then I said taco, and I love both of them. But yeah, the taco jerky was my favorite. When you sent me the first samples of the original
yeah.
batch y'all made,
Yeah.
those are delicious. And then when it came out as a flavor, of what the taste tester flavor,
Yeah.
I loved it. I think at one point I called you and said, "Hey, can I get 10 more bags?" You're like, "Yeah, I'll see what I can do." And so yeah, the taco still my favorite.
Taco was
I don't know, man. That Nashville one, that was up there.
I really like that one. All right, I know this is rude. I think Joey's here. Can I go and let Joey in?
Yeah.
In the middle
Yeah.
of our podcast.
No, we're
I don't know
good.
what the rules are here.
No,
Wait,
we're
he
good.
Let's talk about Nashville.
He doesn't even have keys to the place.
No.
He doesn't have keys to the place.
I get my water. I'm gonna have to take a break at some point to refill my water.
Yeah. Yeah, this is awesome.
This is
little
the
studio.
first. This is the first. Yeah, this is a pretty cool little studio. I don't know if y'all
He's
can
got
see it that well.
professional mics set up here. We're actually using
I
Doug's
mean,
mics.
we have lighting and professional mics.
Yeah, we got the lights.
I don't know how well we sound, but hopefully we sound decent enough.
From what I can gather, I should think yours okay. Sounds good. So,
Joey.
Joe, you gonna jump in?
how's it going, Joey?
Joey's
Hello,
Ricky.
Ricky.
Nice to meet you.
Good to meet you.
Dustin.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, sir.
This is Doug.
This is Doug. This is Brooklyn.
Of course, Doug.
Joey's our video editor, our designer. He kind of does
Nice.
everything creative wise.
Well,
so
don't judge our equipment.
Yeah,
Because I'm telling you,
It never works.
right now we're using y'all's mics. So,
yeah.
but yeah,
So the Nashville Rub. That one is I was surprised by that one.
I didn't know what to expect when I tasted it. It was just it was one of the best ones I've had.
Yeah.
I loved every bit of it, and it was a drop box, which
Oh yeah, the first Dropbox. Yeah.
I have so many good things to say about the drop boxes.
You like it?
All the varieties of different flavors of different stuff in there. Everything was so good.
They're pretty fun.
I still haven't ventured into that little green blob.
Oh, the crystal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't ventured into that
give
one
it a
yet.
try.
I will. It's intimidating.
Yeah.
The pickle gummy bears were pretty good. I like the pickle gummy bear, but I love pickle stuff.
Yeah.
I think you got a good flavor on that one.
People that love pickle will eat anything pickle, but I'm out on pickle stuff personally. It ain't my thing.
I love all pickle stuff.
I don't get them on cheeseburgers. I don't like.
weird.
see, I'm the same way. I love pickles, but I don't like them on my hamburger.
Really?
I don't know if it's just because I can never. It's always like you bite the end of it and it drags off, and I just don't like
It drags
It,
off.
it like drags halfway through the burger.
I hate
and
a
it's just
messy
kind of
burger
annoying.
like
Yeah,
that.
it's just kind of annoying.
I think you're just buying cheap burgers.
Oh, maybe.
But I
It's not
don't.
quality
I don't like the
pickles.
dill. But if I do eat pickles, they're sweet pickles.
Oh, yeah.
I
One
know.
of those.
I know. It's a
That is
polarizing
absolutely
thing.
disgusting.
I know.
Yeah, don't ever make any kind of pickle jerky. I take it back.
I take
You don't know what you're doing.
I know. The good news for you guys is I make what I think everybody else would like, not what I'd like. So,
Yeah.
but the
So, yeah.
pickle one's a polarizing one. Like every time it
Yeah.
comes up in the group, make a pickle jerky.
But like you said, there's so many different varieties of pickle. It's hard to nail a flavor down. Like
Yeah, but
most-
people either like it or they don't. So sometimes we have to look at that like the Nashville. We called it Nashville Rub, so Nashville Hot. Because that was very intentional. We toned the heat down, so there wasn't the heat. But if we called it just off the name, people make their purchasing decision.
Yeah.
And it's like, especially with the flavors we do in the test, you'll see in the group all the time. People are like, I bought it. I didn't want to buy it because by the name I hated it, but then I got it and this is one of my top 10s.
Oh, I learned early on. I can't remember what flavor it was. That I didn't think I would like it, but I bought it anyways, and I loved it. I think it was the Was it maple bourbon?
Oh yeah, it was one of those.
I did not think. I don't know if it was maple bourbon, but it was one
something
around there,
similar, yeah.
something similar to that. And I was like, because I don't like sweet stuff. I was like the maple, I don't know, but it was fantastic. So yeah, I don't judge anything by the name anymore.
See, I wish I could get that across to everybody because it sounds like a sales tactic, but it's like it really isn't. That you'd be. I'm a big believer in expectation management. So it's like if you go into it with a certain expectation, then a lot of times it's harder to hit that expectation.
Right.
But if you go into it with low expectation, there's a good chance you're going to exceed it. So don't go in setting an expectation just by the name. Just buy the motherfucker and try it.
You know, the only one that I voted to kill was the very first one, the lemon pepper.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like to this day that it still needs to be revamped. I feel like people voted to keep it just because it was the first one. And I just felt like it did not have a lemon pepper taste. And I love lemon pepper on a lot of stuff. Like normally I get my wings, I get a medium or a hot, and then put lemon pepper on it as well. So that one disappointed me.
Huh.
And
That's from a true honest taste tester right there.
Yeah, the first and only one I ever.
So what would you
to
change
kill it.
on it?
I don't know because I'm not a connoisseur on making stuff.
Oh,
Like-
but flavor-wise, what missed the mark?
The lemon and the pepper.
Both of them.
Yeah.
Not enough lemon, too much lemon,
It-
not enough pepper, too much pepper.
To me, it tasted like a basic beef jerky. It did not taste like a lemon pepper flavored anything. My personal opinion.
Yeah, no,
That's my
good.
personal opinion. I mean, I still ate every bag I got. 'cause
So
I love
what
beef
would
jerky.
my weakness is I always want bold. And
Yeah.
the problem with citrus stuff is bold ends up,
We can overpower.
not overpowered, it dries it out and burns it.
Ah.
So you put too much lemon or too much orange or anything, and it dries it out. And so it's like, so I want, if we're gonna make a lemon, or actually, there's orange juice jerky in there. I made that last night. It's the same thing where it's like, I want it to be very orangey, but if there's too much citrus,
Yeah.
and orange isn't as bad as like lemon or something else, but yeah, lemon can easily just dry it out.
Okay,
And so getting
makes
that
sense.
balance
Yeah.
between having enough prominent lemon so that you know it's recognizable, but not have it
Not
dried
having too
out.
much.
Yeah.
Like Scott was saying last night, he wants that dry stuff.
He
So
likes dry jerky.
it might work out for him. He wants it to last in his truck and never have to worry about
Yeah.
taking it out. I think if you took the black pepper and somehow made that a lemon black pepper, that might be my favorite one ever.
Our black peppers are really
I
good.
love the
that-
black pepper.
I'm gonna buy probably 2 pounds.
Yeah, I buy it by the pound quite often.
Because one of the highest rated ones that we've had was the garlic black pepper.
Yeah.
And that's basically what that was. Is a black pepper with garlic added to it.
That one was kind of a stickier one, right? It wasn't a drier one.
It was on the drier side.
Was it? For
But-
some reason, I thought it was
but-
slicker. I don't know. I'm trying to think of the right name for what I'm trying to say.
Well, yeah. When we make it, we put garlic chunks on it as it's trade, which is a whole lot more flavor and everything else. But I mean, that added a texture kind of thing to it. But that one was good. I mean, I couldn't believe the feedback we got on that one. That one got. I think that was our number one.
Really?
Yeah, of all time.
That was good. Like I said, besides lemon pepper, I've loved every one of them, and I didn't hate the lemon pepper. I just didn't think it was properly
Yeah,
named.
yeah. Well, yeah. So okay, so I was like, yeah, if you're coming up, let's make some jerky.
Yeah. So you called me yesterday.
Yeah.
While I was still, getting stuff ready.
Well, I was trying to decide like whether do I spring it on you guys, but I don't know your format here, so I was like,
We don't have a
know.
format.
I mean, I know, but like I didn't know we were gonna set.
We
up
don't know
or
our
anything.
format here.
Yeah.
So we were like, do we spring it on? Do we just do it, or do we? I better call him. So yeah, so well, let's make some jerky while you're here, and
He tells me, he's like, I know pizza's your favorite. And first of all, I said, hold on.
yeah.
Hold on.
It's taco.
Let's
Taco's my
clear
favorite.
this up.
Let's get one thing straight.
I think that
And then I was
he was more or less suggesting pizza for a long time.
I did like the pizza, and I'll say this: when we had our fantasy draft, I took a bunch of jerky over there, and everyone loved the pizza.
Really?
They
Yeah.
said they loved the different flavors that came in, and my cousin Archie was like, he was blown away by it. He's like, this is the best jerky I've ever had. So the pizza one did get good reviews from all.
I think
all
that's one of
family.
my like. We make a lot of flavors. We haven't been making content. I haven't been making content the last. When did you say the last one we did is December?
December 17th, I think.
I've just been swamped, and content takes it. There's a
Yeah.
lot of time that goes into content, and I just been swamped, so I haven't made it in a while. But when we do, like, we make a lot of flavors, and I think pizza.
Pizza's
I think
up
that's
there.
probably my top 5 of the flavors we've ever
It
made.
was so good.
Yeah, I think
Pizza.
pizza would be in my top 5 for sure.
Because we do a lot of those, and they never, we don't produce them. But I don't know. What are some other ones that were?
That were really good.
Yeah,
Oh shoot, that's hard.
I can't. I mean, there's so many.
Yeah,
Like
me,
I was,
if you asked me the worst ones, I could name those pretty quick. The best ones.
Cause I write all the recipes out as we make them in a notebook, and like there's notebooks just full of all. And I was going back yesterday, just all the recipes. Like I forgot we did that. Like there's so many. But anyway,
Okay,
so
so-
you're like, okay, no, pizza's not my favorite. Taco's my
Taco's
favorite.
favorite.
Now that air's been cleared.
Yeah, there was like a couple of months ago, I sent you a text because me and Dustin were at the Old Texas Brewery, one of our favorite places, and we ordered pretzel sticks, and then I ordered a sausage special, then some pickles and onions, barbecue sauce, and I made my own little pretzel barbecue sandwiches, and I thought, man, this could be a decent beef jerky because what do you put on a lot of your barbecue sandwiches? Brisket and turkey sandwiches, barbecue sauce, pickles, onions. So like, want to try that?
Yeah.
And Doug said, I don't know, I'll go pick up some ingredients, see what we can figure out.
Yeah.
Then we had dinner last night, and I asked you what you did. It's like, we're doing
Yeah,
that.
we were trying to figure it out. It's like sweet barbecue. What'd you say? Spicy barbecue.
Spicy barbecue, pickle, and onion.
Pickle onion. I'm like, what is that? A McRib? That's like McRib jerky. But yeah, so I went grocery shopping, kind of got all the stuff. So yeah, you want to see how we do it?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh yeah.
You wanna run the camera on the tripod then, or
Okay, yeah.
okay? So yeah, so
If our stuff's in your way, just move it.
we'll double shoot
We're all-
content here,
Yeah, let's do it.
and you'll basically see behind the scenes on how we make all these videos.
Yeah, I'm
So-
excited about this. We need to wash our hands first, I assume.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll get all set up, and then before we start touching food and stuff, let's see.
I'm trying to stay out of the way while you set everything up.
Spicy barbecue pickle
You
and
know
onion.
I don't. But it may turn out so great. It could be a flavor of the month.
So I write all the recipes out. So basically, by this time I've got like all these like base recipes, and
So you
So-
can build off of it for the next.
yeah. So kind of look at this, and it's like, all right, so I use a base recipe kind of as a starting point, and then start modifying it down. Because it gets a little tricky. You don't want to use too much. Well, I'll walk you through it. But anyway, so I got the whole recipe all written out. So when I do the content,
So you already have a starting point for what we're doing today.
yep, I've already got it all laid out. So what I do is I pre-measure everything in advance, so that the content shooting part of it is like real efficient.
Yeah. This is going to be the slow motion thing about it.
You guys. And all right.
Here's the copy. I'll screw one over here. I use paper towels. Put it in my pocket. I don't
So y'all never made jerky?
I've attempted making jerky before on one of those little round dehydrators that just has a fan in it, but I didn't care for it too much. Didn't care for what I made too much. But I also didn't do beef jerky. I was trying to do different things. I did like tuna jerky. Then
Oh, you're doing a whole bunch of stuff all at once?
No. Just different batches.
Oh.
I tried doing tuna. I did some veggies like apple slices and banana slices. Just
Those take a long time.
yeah, it'll take a long time. Tell me if I need to move. I'm in your
You're
way.
good. You're good. I'm used to working around like 5 people in here, so. All right.
Do you happen to follow Chef Reviews on TikTok?
Oh, is that the guy that's real sarcastic?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
He would be mad at you if you follow the bowls.
Why
different-
wasting?
Yeah, he's like, why not just put all your spices in one bowl instead of just
Well,
all these separate
when
bowls?
you're making the content, though, we try to make the content like kind of tutorial.
Yeah.
So it's like, add your barbecue sauce, add this, add that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I get it. But, that guy wouldn't have a shtick if he didn't have anything to bitch about.
Exactly.
That's true.
All right, so we're gonna start with a cup and 3/4 of barbecue sauce.
What barbecue sauce we using?
Oh yeah, is this rolling?
Oh, you want me to start this for all,
Yeah.
the whole thing?
Yeah, I think so. Just
Oh,
like we
I'm all
normally
about it.
shoot.
I'm all about it.
All right, so you wanted spicy beef jerky or spicy barbecue.
Yeah.
That's the name of it. So I'm looking in the aisle, you know, for get the glares out of that. All right, that's good. Yeah, so looking through the aisle for all the barbecue sauces, and there's only a couple spicy. So all right,
Yeah.
we're rolling with
Gotta
that.
start somewhere.
Oh man, that's thick.
Is that bad? When you cut it with some
Well,
water?
to Chef Reacts is gonna bitch about it because that's even more wasted. And watch, it'll probably be exactly at a cup and 3/4 anyway. So that's damn near. Oh motherfucker, it is. Like I didn't need to do any of that. I could have just done the whole damn bottle. That's exactly what it was. Thanks, Chef Reacts.
Found the trash can.
Found it.
All right, so we're gonna do. Then we're gonna do a cup of soy. Now soy
Is soy a normal thing you put in all jerkies?
Yeah, usually, because it has the salt and the sodium. This is one of the things that helps it be shelf stable. So okay, got the soy. Now usually we do more soy, but since we're doing so much barbecue sauce, you don't want too much liquid. At the end of it, you'll see people make it. I see people make content all the time, and they'll just take a bowl, put their meat in it, and fill it with stuff. And when they pull all the meat out at the end, there's still 2 gallons of stuff in there. That's not good. Well, in production, it's not good. I mean, if all you're doing is shooting content, who cares, I guess. But you try to do it so there's not much stuff left. So anyway, okay, cup of soy. You want it spicy, so we're gonna add a little chili powder. Where we at? Not adding much.
So you actually do measure stuff out.
Yep, everything's all measured out.
You gotta be consistent. 'Cause you know, this one might be the next one.
It might be.
No, that's exactly why we do it, and that's why that's why everything's written out. Because if we do end up doing it, you know, that's the recipe that we scale.
Okay, so every taste testing batch starts small.
Everything.
Okay,
Everything.
You don't just jump in there. It's like,
Yeah.
let's make a huge.
No.
amount of this.
We do it in here, and what's next? A little bit of cumin.
Domino's.
Yeah, so we'll make it here. We'll make it, and then based on the feedback, you know, we'll make some changes to it, and then do it again. And we just keep doing that until we're satisfied.
How long did it take you to start figuring out how much spices and stuff to put into certain jerkies, certain flavors?
Oh, a lot. Yeah. I mean, because it's all just guess and
Yeah.
check, you know? I mean, it's all guess and check. Like I said, sometimes we'll do. How many versions of the world's hottest did we do last year?
4 or 5, I think.
That was just crazy.
That was the worst thing in my life.
I enjoyed watching the videos of y'all try it.
It was so bad.
But I didn't even try the final version. I bought it. I never tried
You
it.
tried it?
No.
Yeah, they had me try it on camera, and that's the worst thing I've ever eaten in my entire life by a long shot.
I gave
It hurt.
I gave my brother-in-law a bag, and I took a bag to my office because we have a couple people that love hot stuff.
Yeah.
And I made 2 grown men cry at work. It was awesome. Shout out to Larry.
Shout out to
It
Larry.
was the only day I almost had to go home because I was like, this is horrible.
One of the guys ate it, and he's like, it's good, but it's not too bad. Then he started crying, so he couldn't hide it anymore. Then he disappeared for about an hour, maybe an hour and a half.
Oh, I went in the bathroom. I thought I was going to
Yeah,
It was
I
a one where you went out front.
Yeah,
You-
I was at what same point?
But yeah, then he came back after being missing for an hour and a half. He came back, he's like, okay, that is more hot than it ever should be.
Well, who was it? Was it Dan or Mark when we were making the world's hottest? Like the first version of it. First version was, I mean, they were all hot.
Yeah.
But
Is that-
the first one we made, they said, "Oh yeah, that's not bad." And it's like, all right, now it's a challenge. Like, all right, if you don't think this is bad, then
Is that the jerky.com paprika?
that's a jerky.com paprika.
I did not realize how much I was buying when that first came out. And
He gave me a bag.
yeah, I gave him a bag. I still have a full bag and a half bag. I don't know the expiration date on that, but they're in my fridge.
Yeah, I don't
And-
think any of us knew.
That's the only one that didn't come with the shaker.
Oh, really? The paprika?
Yeah. Isn't that the first one?
Oh, yeah, because we didn't have the shakers yet. We ordered them and let's see. Yeah, we ordered them, but they took forever to get in.
I'm gonna need to get one of those shakers before I leave.
All right, we can set you up with that. And then a half tea onion flakes.
So what was that one you just put in?
I think I'm gonna do more. That was
Or
onion
do we-
powder.
You want to keep it quiet so nobody steals this recipe.
It's no, I'll share it. Granulate. That was granulate. So we just did some chili powder, some cumin, some garlic powder, paprika, some onion powder, and onion flakes. So since onion was a prominent thing that you suggested, you know they do different things. You know the granulated stuff will kind of soak into the meat, where this will kind of be on the surface. So I think I'm gonna go heavy on that.
I don't think I've ever seen jerky with the onion flakes on it that I did not like.
Oh really?
Yeah.
You like that?
Like as soon as I see those white little flakes on it, it's like that's gonna be good. My breast's gonna stink, but it's gonna be good.
That's how you know it's gonna be good. All right. And then the last thing is we got this pickle seasoning.
Ooh.
And so this one's gonna be the tricky one because I don't know how much of this we need to make it prominently
Do you
pickly.
got another little bowl? I want to just taste the pickle seasoning by itself.
Yeah. Let's see.
Yeah, scoop that in my hand. That's a lot.
That is a lot.
Do you want some?
I mean, I'll take a pinch. Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Is it actually?
Yeah.
All right. I'll
Tastes
probably.
like pickle.
Tastes like pickle. My issue with pickle flavored stuff is a lot of times it's not good. It doesn't taste like pickle stuff. Until the Martin House pickle beer came out, it was like they nailed this pickle flavor.
Really?
They teamed up with Minute Maid, not Minute Maid. What's it called? Best Maid.
Best made.
Best
That's
Maid pickle.
Yeah.
That's out of Mansfield, like kind of Fort Worth. And so teamed up with them and used their recipes along with one of their beer recipes, the Salty Lady, can combine it and made the best pickle beer. I mean, it tastes like you're drinking pickle juice.
I've had
but it's
pickle beer, but I've never had like a good pickle beer.
So this one, if you like pickle juice,
Dang, we should
the
probably-
Martin House pickle beer, yeah. If you can find it somewhere, it's so good. It's made in Fort Worth by
Straight out of Fort
Texans.
Worth.
Yeah.
Well, see, the pickle juice is a lot like the lemon juice, where the pickle juice burns the meat.
That's what it was. I was trying to remember when you were talking about that. That was when we did the, was it the Mississippi pot roast? We had like a lot
Oh
of,
yeah.
and it like dried out so
Oh,
much.
yeah.
Like, it's like a chip.
Well, and that stuff also was thinner. The meat was thinner
Yeah.
than usual.
One more?
So that
Can't get enough of it.
really thin
Start
meat
doing lines here.
with pickle juice or lemon juice,
Dries out.
that shit's gonna be burnt. Yeah,
it's rough.
yeah. And that's all the pickle stuff we've made has been with pickle juice.
Yeah.
And so we finally just like we're not doing pickle juice.
Well, that pickle-
When we do a pickle jerky, like when we release one, it's not going to be
Juice-based?
we're ditching the juice.
that pickle powder has a really good taste, I think.
Yeah, we've been getting a lot of different ones to. I want to wipe this out a little bit. Yeah, we've been sampling a whole bunch of pickle stuff, and I think that's the best one we found so far. So.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to get that seasoned brand.
Is that for me?
Yeah, you want it?
Well, yeah, what is it?
It's ice lavender.
It's who?
Great prop, so they gave me a free one.
It's a what?
Ice lavender?
You want for all of us.
Where's that Italian food?
Hey, we're live on a podcast. Can we get back with you later?
You want this?
Yeah, thanks.
He walked out with 3 sacks last night of leftovers.
So there's plenty. He's got plenty for you. All right, so next step is just throw everything in the bowl.
Yeah, basically. Okay, so here's a couple shortcuts that here when we do sampling stuff, we got a grocery store in town that pre-slices everything for us.
Nice.
We used to, for samples, we used to like slice everything here, but it's a whole thing.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like we got out the meat slicer and split everything up. And finally, one day I was in the grocery store and they're like, "You want us to just cut that for you?" I was like, "Oh, you guys do that?" And they're like, "Yeah, all right." I was like, "Well, yeah. Will you pre-pack them in 2-pound batches for me?" Like, "Yeah, okay." So like we get everything made. We get like 40 of these, and
They
they're
see
just
you coming, they're like, all right, get it going.
yeah. We put an order in ahead of time. So
I say you call in ahead because
yeah. We give them 2 days. We got a good relationship with them. So we're like, "Hey, can you give me 25 packets by Thursday?" They're like, "Yeah, no problem." Okay, so on this one, I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna mix everything because sometimes I do it differently. Oh, you ready?
Go for it.
Yeah.
Set this up for actual video.
Yeah. All right, you over here. Switch with me.
Can I take my water?
Yeah.
Slip by you real quick.
Go ahead.
Smooth this rack out of the way so it's not in frame.
All right, we recording? Okay.
Stop and start. Just right. You good?
All right. So we're doing 2 things at once here. While we're doing live, we're also going to post this as content. So sometimes usually, in production especially, we mix everything thoroughly ahead of time before we add meat. But sometimes for content creation, we just add the meat and then add everything else. But yeah, this is kind of it. Just mix all the things in there, and then we'll just mix it thoroughly.
Are you gonna let it set and absorb for a while, or are you just gonna throw it straight in the dehydrators?
Okay, so that's gonna be another little.
Gonna
That's
change
another
it up
little.
a little bit.
Yeah, this is some movie magic. I'll show you a trick that we do.
Oh, I got you.
Cause yeah, usually what you do is it would set for all of our spatulas are at production. So I'm using a fork. Yeah, so part of this behind the scenes here, you guys will see this is gonna be thick. We got we do some things that aren't shown on camera.
Yeah.
So usually if you're just making this at home and you don't have any specialty equipment, then you mix the stuff up thoroughly and then put it in the fridge. The longer it marinates, the more flavor soaks in. So usually you want to do at least 24 hours. I usually do 48 hours before we pull it out and rack it. This is thick, boy. I think I want to add a little water. Let me add this to the recipe. But we've got a special little thing, and that helps cut that time way down.
Okay.
Just use the same measuring cup as our soy sauce, so it's okay. Yeah, if the stuff's too thick, then it doesn't absorb into the meat. It ends up just topical. So, and there's different types of recipes. Some of our recipes, the meat itself is, fully flavored. And then like you touched on, sometimes there's topical things.
Yeah.
If it's too thick, then it just will not penetrate.
That's what she said.
Hey-o. All right, mo better.
We're making Fish and Chick hungry.
Who?
She's ready for some
Oh.
jerky. Fish and Chick.
She ready for some jerky?
Yep.
And so yeah, I just leave this in here all packaged up, and I just pull it right out of the package and
Just plop it in there.
plop it in,
Start mixing it up with your hands.
mixing it all up. I'm kind of anal about this part because I don't like when sometimes these pieces will stick together. So if you're not particular, if you don't pay attention to it, it may marinate with 2 pieces of meat stuck together, and after 2 days, you pull them apart, and
It's dry on the inside.
It's dry on the
Nothing
inside.
there.
so first thing I do in these small batches, I always make sure everything's split apart, a little folded over, and I just do this through the whole thing. It's kind of boring.
So where do y'all make y'all's big batches?
So we got a small facility here in town that we do a lot of the small batch stuff.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean everything starts here. Everything starts here.
Where do you produce the black pepper jerky? Because I may go visit that site next.
So our big production stuff, we have a USDA facility that does all of our stuff for us. So this is kind of how this works. Is they're all our recipes.
So it's like a third party.
Yep. So for now, but yeah, I mean, meat manufacturing is a whole separate thing. I mean, it's a USDA inspected facility, and I won't bore you with all those details. But yeah, so then once we have the recipe, then we work with them, and then they do the large scale production. So we do all the small scale production. Okay, so I think everything's been properly. So once it's all separated, then this is it. Just make sure it's all mixed up. Everything's fully covered.
Smells good. I can smell
It does. It smells good. I'm really curious on how the pickle's gonna pull through. I feel confident about the onion, but
And what I think is it doesn't need a strong pickle flavor, you know?
yeah. See, this is my weakness because it's like if it says pickle, I want
You
to
want
like
pickle?
boldly identify, especially for the taste testers.
Yeah.
Because like y'all have no mercy, you know. But there's a wide range of people. Some people are just like, oh yeah, the pickle's subtle. That's how I want it. But then you'll get other people who are like, not enough pickle,
yeah.
and I don't blame them. I mean, because I'm of that ilk. Okay. We all good still? All right, so these are some of the actions you do for content, and then all right, we'll do this now. Now this is just
It's all for show.
this is all for show here, where we just put it in the fridge.
Learning secrets.
Okay. Thank you.
Bump the light. It's all good.
That's all right.
This should be fine.
All right.
Lights off.
And old
All right. So that's what people see on camera.
And now the
But
magic.
then this is what we do.
Put it in the dishwasher?
Dishwasher.
This is a vacuum tumbler.
Oh.
So we transfer all this stuff into this, draw the whole thing under vacuum, and then tumble it for about 35 minutes. And what that does is it opens up all the pores in the meat and then just tumbles it so it gets physical agitation and beats it in, and then and then about 30 minutes in this is like the equivalent of 48 hours in the fridge.
Wow.
It's kind of nice.
So 35 minutes equals 48 hours.
Yeah, isn't that
Alright.
great? So this is how we do our large production runs. It's the same thing. In fact, we have a big vacuum tumbler on the back ramp that we just bought. Funny story, the real reason we don't show this is this guy that made, okay, this is you get me going. Okay, hold on, let me. So right now it's just pulling a vacuum through here. It'll run for about a minute, and it's just pulling all the air out. So this guy that makes this machine stole this idea from me, and he sells a ton of these machines, and I refuse to give him any sort of
Alright.
publicity.
Well, then I won't buy one. I'll just stick with the
I mean,
48
we got
ounce.
like 4 of them here, so I mean, you can't get around it. But this guy he imports dehydrators from China, and I met him so long ago, 10 years ago, 8 years ago. He's out of Lincoln, Nebraska, and I'm from Omaha.
Yeah.
And so I was trying to make jerky.com dehydrators, and that's another thing probably nobody's seen. So we were trying to make dehydrators because we want to kind of do this whole like jerky making thing. Okay, so this is all done. It's under vacuum, and then it sits and tumbles. So that's it. So we shoot that content, throw it in the fridge, and then kill the camera, do this,
Yeah.
and then in 35 minutes, we get back to racking. But we try to do these videos to show everybody how to make it. You know, assuming I don't want to make a video saying you need all this specialty equipment. So it's just as good if you put it in the bowl, put it in the fridge for 48 hours.
Oh, yeah.
This just speeds it up. But yeah, so anyway, I was trying to find somebody that would help make us jerky.com dehydrators because I want something very specific. Nobody, I should talk about this on phone, but nobody makes a dehydrator. Okay. Well, nobody makes a dehydrator that meets USDA's requirements. So all the things that you buy that are commercially available, you cannot use them commercially to USDA. They won't let you do it. So I want to make a countertop dehydrator that meets USDA's requirements. So I was researching stuff and found this guy, and I was like, "Oh, you're in Lincoln," and this was in December. I'm like, "I'm coming for back to Christmas in Omaha," so he's like, "Yeah, come on by." And so I went in, and on my way in, and stopped him for a couple hours, and in retrospect, it was stupid because I just fucking word vomited my whole strategy. And I'm like, I want to make a whole line of these things that's for the home, but it takes how we make things commercially, but makes things, so that they could make, and this was one of them. I said, because we use these huge vacuum, and this guy didn't know anything about jerky, by the way. He just has like a handful of like products that he sells that he imports, which I'm not knocking the guy for, but I just word vomited all these categories for him. And I said, yeah, I want to make a countertop version of this tumbler and make it available because we want to make this whole program for how to make jerky like a pro, So anyway, we had a really good discussion. I thought him and I were, good.
Yeah.
And then every once in a while, I kind of see what products he was selling. And like a year and a half later, I go on a site and this motherfucker's on there. And I'm like, what the fuck? Because it didn't exist.
Yeah.
Like this, and to this day, this doesn't exist. He spent a lot of tooling to do that. I won't bore you guys with manufacturing in China, but there's 50, 60 grand in tooling, just to make this thing. And I found the factory that makes them in China, and he's got it locked in on the North American market. So because he paid for all the tooling. So if we want to pay all the tooling, we can do it. But anyway, that's long story short. Like, and it's a decent product. It has a couple flaws. We can make it better, but yeah, like this, I would love to use it in the content, but like, there's no fucking way.
Yeah.
It would make interesting content, because not many people actually use this, and it's interesting. And
I would use it. I made jerky at home before, and I hate waiting 24 to 48 hours.
Yeah.
30 minutes, like same day jerky.
Yeah.
So nice.
There's probably a lot of hunters and stuff interested,
Oh.
Oh yeah,
shooting deer
yeah,
and stuff,
and it's good for all sorts of stuff.
So does he have a patent on it?
No, he doesn't have a patent on it. He just has. He's just banking on the fact that nobody else will pay for tooling because it's just it's a high tooling cost. But you can't really patent it. I don't believe. Vacuum tumblers have been around. They're available, and they use in the health industry and science and stuff. So there's other but for food grade and in the kitchen, it just didn't exist. But yeah, that motherfucker took all my shit. And then same thing with the dehydrator. He did some shortcuts, but he took some steps to make the the dehydrator, meet USDA, and yeah, I mean, motherfucker just took all the shit.
Jeez.
And it's my fault. I mean, in retrospect, I shouldn't go around talking, and doing that. Lesson learned, but fuck that dirtball if he sees this.
If he sees this. If he's on Twitch right now.
Hey, Orange Icebox, he was taking that out of the dishwasher. He wasn't putting it in the dishwasher.
So this is it. So now we're at a 30-minute waiting game.
So how'd you get down to 36 minutes? That's pretty precise.
It's not.
It's not?
No. It defaults at like 15 minutes, and then I hit time up,
Right.
and it goes up 1 minute,
Right.
and then you hold it, and then it goes up in 10-minute increments,
Well,
so it
that's
ends
what I
up
meant,
36.
but what I meant, okay. So
It's
so
30
it's not
minutes.
normally 36 minutes. It's
No.
normally 30 minutes.
Yeah. I mean, it really only needs 20 to 30 minutes, but I just put it in at like 30 because it's laziness. One puts it up to 16, and then you hold it for 2 seconds, 26, 36, and
I
I
just
let
didn't
off.
know if there was a magic number. that
No,
you could
no,
come
no.
up with.
No, because at some point, once it gets saturated, it's saturated.
Yeah.
And every recipe's different, but it's somewhere between 15 and 30 minutes, and there's no real way to oversaturate it at that point. So,
Like, did it come with instructions on how long you have it in there?
if it did, this guy made it up. He didn't fucking actually make it, So, this guy don't know shit about making jerky.
Actually, we're in the process of resting our meat for 48 hours.
Yeah, right now, this is a little time machine. Yeah, so this is the first waiting game, is just this. So, like, if I'm making content here at the office, they can't see it on camera, but, like, just on the other side of where your screen ends is my desk. So, the studio is built right here in the office, so I can get back to work while this is working, and then this thing will beep, and then I'll come back over and set my camera up, and then I'll rack it and throw it in the dehydrator, and then you're at a 3-hour waiting game there, and I just go back to work. So we've got a really good efficient process here. Like, once it's all done, like, I slowed up here to kind of talk with you guys
Oh,
and
yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
But like, I can do this whole part of it in 35 minutes. Then we're just waiting for the dehydrator to finish.
Because you're not normally explaining every single detail of what you're doing.
Yeah.
We're being interrupted.
I'm sorry.
I'm just kidding.
I don't mean to interrupt.
Hey, that's good content.
I wanted to try the pickle
you did want the
flavor.
pickle flavor. You were wanting snorting lines of that.
Man, rub that all over my body.
There's days when like, we'll post a video and then someone will comment like at 10 in the morning, and they'll be like, "Hey, make whatever this pickle jerky," and like, I'll have everything here and meat thawed and everything. Like, okay, and then like, we'll do it and then we'll post it by 6 o'clock that night. Like, it's already made,
Yeah.
Those are fun. I like when I have the time to make content, because when I've got the time, like, I get really engaged. Like, I respond to everybody's comments, and then and if it's a comment that we can do a video reply to, I'll do a video reply, and like, when I get in it, like, I'm in it, and we're jamming stuff out. I like that because it's really fun to like engage with everybody.
Orange Iceberg would like you to make a booze jerky, like twisted tea or vodka. Or some? Maybe meant rum.
Twisted tea? What is twisted? What's the alcohol in twisted tea?
I don't think it's very high.
I think it's only 7%.
It's a little higher than beer.
7%. What's the alcohol?
I think it's malt licorice.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
It's
just
got
beer
like
and
malt.
tea?
Basically, yeah.
Liquor and tea.
Huh. Okay.
Do you ever do any booze infused or used alcohol in
Oh, yeah. All the goddamn time. Everybody loves booze.
But it cooks all the alcohol out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bourbon. Well, what do we have? We got, lights are all. We got
Should have that bottle of whiskey for sure.
yeah.
Well, let's take shots.
Bourbon. You want it?
No.
Oh, I was like, oh shoot, it's about to be a party right now.
On St. Patrick's Day, St. Patrick's Day weekend. No, it was actually St. Patrick's Day. Yeah. I was in Denver.
Oh.
And we're going for the parade, so we got to the bar like at 7:30. They opened at 8. And the guy that was right in front of us, he went and sat at the bar. Me, my sister, and brother-in-law went and sat at a table. And at 8:10, he sent over 3 shots of Jameson. And at first, I was like, I'm not gonna drink till like 10. And I took a shot. I was like, might as well get a beer. Might as well get a beer.
So you started in.
Yeah. Started with a shot of Jameson. Not a great decision. We had pickle shots later.
Not a great decision. That was a long day.
I had 2 Paul Walkers.
Ooh.
What's a Paul Walker?
It's a Irish car bomb followed by a shot of Fireball, also called a car fire. We renamed it when,
Gotcha. Yeah. For relevancy,
Yeah.
pop culture.
One of my sister's friend met us out when we got to our second bar. And I knew this girl was going to be trouble for me. As soon as I saw her, I was like, I'm going to fall in love with this girl. She's going to break my heart.
God bless.
And so I told our other friends, like, I need you to sit between me and her because this is bad news. Bad news, and it was. I had so much fun with her that day, but we were both hammered. We took the 2 Paul Walker shots. And it was
Ricky almost got married on the wing.
it was close.
Woke up married.
Yeah.
At one point, she said she'd move here. I said I'd move there.
Oh Lord, it was that serious.
Would
Yeah.
that burn out then, or how'd that end?
I mean, nah. It was a fun night.
That's-
Yeah. She's a lot of fun. She's a lot of fun. I'll see her again when I go back to Denver.
There you go.
But yeah, so that's how my fun St. Patrick's Day was. It was a lot of drinking. Not a lot of eating.
People
Could've
love
used
their
some jerky.
booze. People love their booze. I don't know. There's some booze we've never really been like. Tequila's okay, but like gin gets weird. Vodka's weird. I mean,
Like with how it tastes to the meat, is that what you're saying?
well, I mean,
Or-
there is no booze. Even our whiskey. To be honest with you, I don't love our whiskey. Like, in my opinion, and I'm not a drinker, but like when it comes to jerky flavors, straight booze doesn't work. It's got to be
Yeah.
booze with something.
Right.
So like our Chipotle bourbon crushes. Like that's a killer flavor. So like you need something with it.
Which is crazy. I don't know because it cooks it out, but when we did our Dropbox, like the bourbon cola hard candies and stuff. Like to me, that tastes like whiskey though. Like,
I
Yeah.
remember what it was. It was the honey barbecue. That was the one I did not think I was going to like.
That's right, because you don't like honey
I
barbecue.
don't like honey, and I'm not a big fan of barbecue, even though that's what we're
honey
making now.
barbecue.
But the honey barbecue, I did not think I was going to like it at all, but I ended up liking that one quite a bit.
We've
Yeah.
got these, when we go to the brewery, we get these nachos, and they're called campfire nachos, and they're basically chicken nachos with the cheese and all that, but it's got a drizzle of barbecue sauce on it, and Ricky does not
I will
like
not
those
get it.
nachos because it's got barbecue sauce on it.
Really?
I love the barbecue sauce on it. I think it really sets it apart, and
Yeah.
it's really good. I had just the red or beef ones that are,
The brisket?
Yeah, the brisket ones. And it doesn't have the barbecue sauce on it. I was like, damn, this is missing something. I was like, yep, it's the
Speaking of the
barbecue
brewery
sauce.
and all this food, happy birthday, Jorge.
Oh, it was Jorge's birthday?
Yeah.
There you go. I have to give him some.
He works at the brewery.
Yeah, he's one of the cooks. Yeah, he's one of the nicest, most genuine guys you'll ever meet.
Huh.
He's
Super cool.
he can't travel because he's on that anti-terrorist list, but don't worry about that.
Oh, okay. That's another day.
That's another day.
Elena would like some balsamic garlic vinaigrette jerky.
Oh, okay.
vinaigrette.
Balsamic garlic vinaigrette. All right, you remember that, Joey?
So we're getting a couple of recommendations in here.
Balsamic garlic vinaigrette. I wonder how
That came across last night when we were at the Italian restaurant.
I don't know how well that's gonna like pull through the garlic for sure, but balsamic vinaigrette. I don't know.
I think we could
Be
do that.
interesting.
Yeah.
I think it'd be good.
I think balsamic. I think that there's a whole balsamic community out
Yeah.
there. So,
Just find the right one.
all right, I'll work on that for you.
Balsamic garlic
So what's the
vinaigrette.
process with getting the dehydrator set up? I know we got 24 minutes left before we do that, but you got to. I mean, how dirty does it get?
The dehydrator.
Yeah, like how much you got to clean out on it? Like
This one's due for a cleaning. I mean, we do the.
This one has beef jerky.
Oh yeah, we made a
Well,
batch
orange
last night.
juice?
I forgot about that. The
was it for OJ? You got to pour some out for
I
OJ.
know, yeah, I didn't mean to-
Bulls. That's your hook for your video, Doug. OJ Simpson died. Wait, OJ
oh,
jerky.
true. Yeah, I don't deep clean the dehydrators as often as I probably should. The most important thing are the racks and the
Racks.
trays. So those wash after every single one.
Here's a question that I have that I actually don't know the answer. How do you decide how long you dehydrate it for? You always know before we start, and I'm curious.
It depends on the thickness of the meat, the marinade that's used. Like the thicker marinades generally will take longer, and then how dry you want it. So I mean, in the sample batch, again, the sample batches are different because sometimes we'll do it in steps. You know, like I'll guess what it is, and then since I'm right here when the thing's done, I check it immediately. And I'm like, no, this needs another half hour or an hour or whatever. And then I just keep adding until it's done. Then I just make all those notes, and then that's what we scale up for production. Yeah, I take a lot of liberties here, like the USDA. So the USDA requires it's a stage called lethality. You guys are gonna get bored, but like for safety purposes, beef has to be brought to 165 degrees for a certain period of time at a certain humidity, and then once it reaches that, it kills all the pathogens, and then after it reaches that stage, you can do whatever you want, time and temperature wise.
Okay.
So that's what most dehydrators don't have, is the ability to do things like that. So in production, so what I do here isn't what we do in production as far as time and temperature goes because of the lethality.
Yeah.
But everything that we make here is consumed immediately. So it's shelf life wise, it's not that big of a concern.
Yeah.
Sometimes people call me out in the comments, you know, and technically they're not wrong, you know, but that's not how we produce it. And then for samples, it's a little different story. So
And you're not selling stuff, you're making it here.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah, this is just testing in here. Everything's made.
So if anybody dies, it's us. It's the taste tester.
yeah.
And I'm
Yeah,
still
we're like
paying,
your royal taste testers. So if we die, it's to save you guys.
Me and Dustin both have Doug saving our head in our phone as Doug Head.
Do you actually have Doug Head?
When I first saw it on Facebook, as Doug Head, jerky tester.
Mine is Doug with a piece of bacon. Emoji.
That's what Kate has.
It's the closest thing to jerky you can get.
Joey, how long have you worked here?
Year and a half. It was November year 4 last. I think is when I started.
How you like it? Is he a good boss?
Oh, it was the best job I've ever had.
Really?
And it's crazy 'cause everybody, even the warehouse workers, say it's the best job they've ever had. I really love it here. So
I know
Which is
every-
really cool to hear, by the way.
Yeah.
I mean, when people say that.
it's crazy because I've had a lot of jobs that I sit in my car for 30 minutes before work, just dreading walking in.
Yeah.
I've never had that here. So
No, you see that in the videos y'all make. Every time someone new is on camera, on videos, you can tell that they're happy.
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
enjoying what they're doing, and that means a lot.
it's way different. You feel like people care here.
Yeah.
You have jobs where you're just like a number. You know what I mean? Like no one cares, but it's way different here. I like it.
We're pretty laid back. I mean, we try to make it fun, and at the end of the day, everybody's got a job to do.
Yeah.
I don't ever want to walk in the office and see you sleeping or anything.
See, about to bring it up. Doug caught me sleeping literally yesterday. I fell asleep at my desk.
Dude, Joey just got here, and usually we have a morning meeting every meeting like 8:15 where all the managers meet. It's called our daily huddle, and we talk about everything happened yesterday and then what the thing is today. And so after the huddle, it's about a half hour, and after the huddle, kind of everybody gets their coffee and we start hanging out or whatever, or just kind of catching up. Well, anyway, Joey gets here at 9, and I don't know what was going on, but I walked through and I was talking to Mark about something, and Kenny comes right behind me in the doorway, and I could see through the glass right there, this motherfucker is just sitting, plain as day. Like, ain't trying to hide it. Like, he's just out. I'm like, Kenny, look at this. He's like, what? He's like, oh, what the fuck?
And you didn't make a TikTok of
I
that.
know.
said it
Later in
after
the
he woke me
afternoon,
up.
Kenny's like, we totally wasted. Like, we should have got it. Yeah. So I walk in that door, and Joey and I
scared
kind
the shit out of me.
So yeah, I just crank that door open real hard, and Joey's like, what to do? Grabs his coffee. Like I didn't catch him. I caught him mid blink, and he was trying to cover it up. But dude, just
That's funny.
oh
I
yeah.
thought I could hide it, but it didn't work.
Yeah. So anyway, it's pretty laid back, and I mean, I think our job's fun. I mean, it's not over the top, and I try not to be too demanding. I mean, everybody here tries not to be too demanding, but it means a lot when we hear people say things like that, because I mean, people in the warehouse say it, and it's like, man, that's really cool to hear.
Fishhead Michael says, "What about Fresca jerky?"
Fresca jerky. Sodas are tough.
He's been asking that.
Has
Like
he?
100 different videos for Fresca jerky.
Some of the soda ones are hard. There's just some flavor profiles that just disappear. I may be revealing something because we haven't posted the video yet, but we just made something with wasabi, and wasabi's another one of those where it doesn't matter how much wasabi I put in the thing, it just disappears in the cook.
Huh.
And I mean, with wasabi, probably the right thing to do with wasabi is, so we have a process after we rack it where you sprinkle stuff on, and that's probably the answer for wasabi. What sucks is I can make anything right here in this kitchen, anything at all, but not everything can scale to production.
Yeah.
I mean, shit's expensive, labor's expensive, these ingredients are expensive, and if I made the wasabi that we made yesterday or 2 days ago, in production, the wasabi costs on that alone, we'd have to add a couple dollars. And then so that's the difference between like stuff that happens in here and how can we make it in production. Because there's a lot of things that are killer in here, but it's like, we don't know how to make this. So there's some flavors that just disappear, and sodas, well, here's the thing about soda. It kind of gets back to expectation management. It's really hard to recreate the soda experience. It's not hard to recreate the root beer flavor. That's probably a bad choice in this example. But, because I mean, they're root beer extract. Like, you can add root beer extract. But you don't, if you don't get the carbonation and you don't get the sugar, like, it doesn't matter how much like, it'll taste like root beer.
Like a flat root beer.
But it's a flat root beer at best.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't think I like the root beer jerky that came out either.
No, I think that was the one that you killed really quickly.
Well,
I don't think I ever voted on it too because I didn't. Every time I order something in my mind I don't think I will like, I don't vote because I'm not. It's not my. It's not my. It's not my place to vote.
No, it is.
If I already know I'm not gonna like it.
Yeah.
Well, that's what.
If it's a
But then
kill.
you try it, and then you don't. That's the point of trying
it
it.
kind of goes back to your lemon pepper point.
Okay.
If everybody who didn't like it didn't vote, and then the only people that liked it voted, then it gets kept. So like you know.
Alright.
So do you still have lemon pepper on the shelf out there?
Yeah.
Oh, I might have to buy
It
it
will
back
be-
just so we can try it and
Reevaluate.
reevaluate.
But yeah, like
Okay,
everybody should vote, and everybody
Alright.
should give their feedback, because that's the other thing is it's not just the vote, but like
The feedback.
I want to know like what didn't you like, and if we make it again, I want it more lemony, or because if everybody says it wasn't lemony enough, then we've got
Feedback.
we got feedback, and
adjust
that's why
it.
those forums are so important, because they're all documented. So then we've got one central location. So some people will come in, and I'm not bitching. Anybody here that's from the Taste Tester group, I'm not bitching. But some people will say like, "Oh, I'll just leave my feedback here in the group." Well, that's great. I mean, I'll see it now, but I'll never be able to go back and find it.
Yeah.
So if in a year from now we're like, "Hey, let's redo that root beer," we're gonna go back to that form because that's where everything's at. And if you didn't leave me your feedback,
Now I feel bad.
then it won't be.
I'm not a good taste tester.
That's why
I'll do my due diligence from now on.
sometimes I think people think I'm like lip service, but because I always tell everybody every time, it's like the feedback's one of the most important things, and like it really is, because that's our Bible for what you guys think of every flavor. Because at some point we will come back. I mean, and on most of them, we'll come back and try to bring them back in one way, shape, or form. But anyway, back to the Fresca guy. Soda's tough. We've tried. I think the best we did was like a Mountain Dew one. But the first time we did Mountain Dew, it was not Mountain Dewy. So it's a citrus thing. So I think we added like some lemon and lime powder and additional sugar, because we're just trying to get that. But I think it turned out like okay for a Mountain Dew, but we'd never release it.
Yeah.
It just
Same thing like Fresca. Like, I don't even know what flavor that is. It was grapefruit. I don't know what Fresca
Yeah,
is.
it's a grapefruit.
You'd have to like.
Yeah.
I don't know how you recreate that.
Joey, what are your top 5 flavors?
My top 5 that we sell or that we've made. That's two
Both,
different.
whatever you want to do.
Oh shoot. My favorite. Okay, so I've tried almost every jerky we sell. My number one favorite isn't one we sell. It's the one we just made. Is that Worcestershire beef jerky that we just posted yesterday? Hands down, is my favorite. Not just here, anytime. Favorite jerky I've ever had.
And it's with Worcestershire?
Yeah, it's just Worcestershire. It was so basic.
What's your sister sauce?
yeah.
But other than that, that we sell, I don't know if I can remember all of them. I know when I tried them all, I ranked them, and I think maple bacon was my favorite. I don't know if I would still do that. A little too sweet for me. honey pepper, the salt and tender honey pepper was my second, which would probably be my first now. Au jus up there for me.
Yeah, the au jus is good.
I like it. I love au jus. I don't know, just something about it. It's,
Do we have some of that Worcestershire left?
oh yeah, I got some of the It saves some.
It's all Joey's dead. Yeah, that Worcestershire is my new favorite.
That's your number one right now?
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's so good. And
Are you gonna
yeah,
I
we-
love watching. I love that. If I don't normally put sauce on a steak, but if I'm going to use some just to dip it in or whatever, that's what I use. But I kind of grew up on that, so.
it's
I
kind
use
of
it when I make green beans and game
Oh
changer.
yeah.
it's kind of an old school condiment, right? Like
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
it seems
It's
to
been
be
around for a
dying
long
because
time.
it used. I remember as a kid.
Oh,
I remember as a kid, you'd go to some restaurants and like that was like a normal kind of condiment for some steak places, but like I don't think. And if you guys don't have to like it,
Want
by
half
the
of
way.
this?
Listen,
You know, the piece.
You guys don't have to like it, by the way.
No, I
Yeah,
like
yeah, I
it.
know. I'm
I
not.
like
If you think I hyped it up too much, let me know. But I think it's delicious. I don't know.
No, that's really good.
And it's just like I usually like the bolder, sweeter flavors. I usually kind of navigate towards those, but like it's just so hard to beat a basic recipe done
I like it.
because
It's
there's not a
basic.
lot in
No.
this.
It's very, very flavorful for
Lots
just
of
being
flavor.
Worcestershire.
So yeah, is that all that's in here?
Like soy.
It's just Worcestershire, soy, onion, garlic, salt, pepper. That's all it is.
I mean, it's pretty basic. but
And it's
so
basic
good.
because I mean you see everything we just put in this. Like we have a lot of like really elaborate recipes, and it's like that's what I said in the video. It's like it's hard to beat just a basic recipe done really well.
This would pair good with the wine jerky as well. The red wine.
Yeah, because it's got some tang to it, and
I love it.
yeah, this is like this is my.
I had two
favorite.
bags in my office. That's all that's left now. It is really good. Yeah, honey pepper would probably be my favorite.
That one's a
Honey
real
pepper?
wide. We got a handful that are just really wide appealing, and that honey pepper is one.
Yeah.
Like almost everybody likes it.
What do you think your top seller? I guess you probably know. What are your
Our top
sellers?
seller by volume is our original beef, but Chipotle bourbon.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Chipotle bourbon and the
that's the second taste test batch, right?
no, we did a. Oh, you're
Chipotle
thinking
adobo.
Chipotle adobo,
Oh, okay.
which is really good.
Yeah.
But yeah, like we do. Have you done the jerky quiz? So
Only black pepper,
the jerky quiz. You got black pepper? Okay.
and it's 100% accurate. That's my favorite one that I order the most.
Really? Oh, good. Yeah, that's another one I wish we had more feedback on, because like we put a lot of effort into how that quiz works.
I think I got Chipotle bourbon or something. I can't remember. I think something like that.
Well, yeah, and see, the Chipotle bourbon's the number one recommended on
Is it?
there because it's. I mean, it's just a combination of the most popular answers. So some people think like, geez, everybody gets Chipotle
People
bourbon.
say that.
There's 13 different ones that we recommend through that thing, but that's just the most common answers, you know.
So you're saying mine wasn't black pepper? Am I making that up?
No, it might have been.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it might have been. But I'm just saying, like, because of what most people usually pick, you know, Chipotle bourbon is the one that's recommended most. But
Which is a good one.
yeah, that one's wide appealing too. Like most people that try it, we got a handful of flavors that like almost everybody that has them loves them. But then we got a lot of really niche flavors where it's like, you know, if you're not into that, you're probably not. If you don't like salmon, you're gonna hate salmon jerky. You know, same thing with some of the flavors. You know, some of the flavors get real niche.
What was the one? The alligator one or something?
I don't know which one.
Elena did not.
Oh.
Oh,
I think it
man.
was alligator.
I think it was alligator. They're like,
Who didn't like it?
Elena and
Oh,
Ashley
Elena didn't like it?
not. Oh man.
I will say alligators in my bottom three out of everyone I've had.
But you know what's so funny is this is, I see it all the time in the test kitchen. It's like, as much as we might hate it, we got hundreds of people that's their number one.
That's the thing.
Wow.
To me, it's bottom three. I saved a little bit out of each bag for my best friend to try each one of them. He had alligator in, I think, top two. Like, he loved it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I didn't like it.
I can think of 3 customers off the top of my head that order alligator a couple times every single month.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like, and that just goes to show, like,
Yeah.
again, this is why we did the test kitchen. is because it's like, if it's just me, Joey, and Kenny signing off and keeping and killing flavors, like there's not going to be much, you know, if that's all the consensus is. But I mean, there's such a wide range of flavors, you know, if only 10% of the people want this flavor, we can make it work and it fits the merchandising strategy, then let's add it, you know. I'd rather have something for them than, no, it's not for everybody.
Everybody's palate's different.
Everybody's palate's
Yeah.
different. It is so crazy. And I talk about it all the time, I mean, but like it's so crazy to me how we'll have something like, I don't taste any heat whatsoever, and then yet, you know, you got these 10 people in the group saying, this thing burns my mouth. And I'm not arguing with you, I'm not saying it doesn't, but I mean, I'm just amazed because like on my scale, it's like maybe the first rung, you know? But like everybody's different.
I have another question, but I'm chewing.
You got 6 minutes, so.
You got 6
It's
minutes.
not really a question. I really enjoy when you do like the grab bags where you just order and you
Oh.
send 5 or however many bags of random stuff.
Yeah.
Those are my favorite ones because that's when I really try new stuff.
Oh, good.
That you already have.
Yeah.
That I've never tried before. I can't name any flavors. No, what are those steak ones? Not the steak bites, but
Oh, like the butter steak?
Yeah.
Or, yeah. Yeah.
those were fantastic.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah.
And we bring those back every year
Yeah.
as like a Christmas bundle. So that's our gift of the year. We got every
It's like the
year.
filet mignon and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
filet mignon,
Yeah, those are-
sirloin,
Those are
the
good.
ribeye, and the New York strip.
Yeah, those are really good.
Because I missed out on the order when it came around last year, or in 2022.
Yeah, we introduced it first in 2022.
Yeah.
And then brought it back last year, and they sold out. I mean, I think it was sold out by Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
I was like, man, we did not make enough of this stuff.
Yeah, this year I made sure and bought it, and those were good. Those are real good.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
Yeah, all these shot videos like promoting it, and then by the time I went to post them, we were sold out. Couldn't even post the videos. So
yeah, forecasting gets tough, you know, for a small company like us, because it's like, you know, we never know what flavors are going to sell and what's not, you know, and so
Yeah.
our thing is, I don't want to be sitting on a couple hundred bags of something that you know nobody wants.
Got my address. If you just need someone to eat them.
It's tough because it's like, sometimes we get a lot of guff. They're like, why didn't you make more? Or why you sold out? And they're frustrated. And it's like, man, I get it. But I mean, the other side of it is like, man, if we made thousands of every single flavor, like we don't make much money in the test kitchen stuff anyway.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, just like all these flavors that, because we don't sell them anywhere else, you know. So it's not like we can just turn around and just offload them to somebody. Like,
So speaking of not making much money on stuff, what made you come up with the idea of the drop boxes?
A glutton for punishment, I think. Like,
What is the mixed feedback you get on those? Because a variety of flavors of different things in there, I could see someone easily loving one thing but hating the other.
yeah. I mean, we've only done 2. Now we're about to do our 3rd. So still getting feedback on it. You know, still waiting to see how that goes. Overall, it's been really positive. You know, yeah. I mean, like you say, nobody knows what's coming in it,
Yeah.
and it'll come with 8, 10, or 11 different kinds of snacks. And yeah, I mean, some of them you might not like. You might not like the flavor. You might not like the candy or the nut or whatever.
I meant to save you some, but I didn't because I ate it all. But this batch, the box that came in the last one, had a shrimp cocktail crackers.
was it good? You know what's crazy? I think it's one of the only items out of the drop box that I never tried.
You didn't try those?
No, I never. I
They
just forgot it.
so Dustin will love it because he loves the cock sauce.
Whoa.
What?
Some people just do. I mean,
And it literally tastes like you're.
Tartar. I like the cocktail.
It tastes like you're eating something dipped in cocktail sauce.
which
I
sounds
mean,
good. I love cocktails.
It was so good. I didn't know what to expect. I'm like shrimp on a cracker makes sense, but then when I ate the first one, I was like, and it took me a long time. I was leaving some for you, and finally I'm like, he ain't getting none.
But see, like those, there's it's a lot of labor to make, but B, like, there's shrimp powder in there. Do you know how expensive shrimp powder is?
Oh, really?
Yeah. I mean, there's there's shrimp powder, there's horseradish powder. Like, I mean, there's like, it's like top-notch expensive
Yeah, for
ingredients.
very niche powders like that.
Yeah.
I would buy a 5-gallon bucket of that. That's how much I love
It was.
those crackers.
It is really good, and it
Yeah.
is. It's like a shrimp cocktail. Like there's shrimp powder in it. Like I literally taste shrimp on a damn cracker. It's kind of crazy. But yeah, I mean, no, we want to make the drops. You know, we want to make the drops more fun, and yeah, I don't know. It seemed like a good idea, so we'll see. But I mean, it is. It's a lot of work. We brought so we got Sharon and Matt. And they're both kind of the brains behind all the flavors and then the production of it. And it's a full-time job for those two people, you know, and that's their full-time job. And then there's, you know, me and Joey and Kenny as support for them, you know, because Joey comes up with all the labels and all the packaging and everything. And yeah, like it's a job to make those drop boxes. It's a
all the
job.
Doug nuts are delicious too. I mean,
Yeah, Joey just made that.
I did it as like a placeholder, as like a joke product name, and Doug showed up and seen it, and he was like, all right, we're sticking with that. And I was like, oh, okay.
I think we were running out of time
Yeah.
too.
I
It was
just
just
like,
like,
do
oh
it.
yeah, let's just do that. All right.
so how many of those boxes are you making a month? For the first two.
I think like 230 right now.
So,
Yeah, and see, that's another one of those things where it's like, we, just like I was telling you on the jerky, we don't want to make more boxes than we need, you know. So a lot of people are like, well, why are these pre-order only, and why are they subscription? And it's like, because that's the only way we know how many to make for next month. I mean, those cost us so much. I'm telling you, I don't think anybody believes me, but we don't make much money on those things, you know. And it's like, if we made 1,000 of them, and then we only sold 200, like, there's nothing we can do with those 800 boxes. So the only way we can make it even feasible is if we know how many to make.
Yeah.
You know, and what we learned last month is, you know, people are going to sign up for it and cancel. That's fine. That's how this is going to work. So like we go into it saying, all right, we're going to make 200 because that's what we've got. But then people cancel, and then it's like, all right, well, we got. I don't know how close you guys pay attention, but it's like the week before we send out an email because it's like, hey, 10 people canceled, and it's like, oh, well, let's open up and make those 10. You know, you can still get in on these 10, and then we do it again between the time that we sent that email out. We'll sell the additional 10, and then the day of the drop, we'll see that like 3 other people canceled, and so in the drop, we'll make 3 of them available. And then, you know, you can buy them then. But, so I think that's just kind of going to be the way that it goes.
It makes the most sense.
Because we just don't want to be sitting on any.
Yeah.
You know, they're all one-time. We're not going to make shrimp cocktail crackers
That makes
ever
me so
again.
sad. That makes me so
So,
sad.
so it's like, yeah, we don't want to be sitting on the stuff.
It's
So
kind of funny seeing people that want, like the ranch crackers. I saw so many comments in the group. People just like, I wish you'd make these. I'd buy these all the time. And I'm like, oh, this sucks so much.
and see, that's kind of
The ranch rolls are so good too.
That's kind of the gift and the curse about those drop boxes is like, on one hand, we get people that say, you know, why do you make these things if you're not going to make them available? And then the other side of that coin is we would never be able to make them any other way.
Yeah.
You know? So, I mean, it's kind of a gift and a curse because, you know, not everybody understands what goes into it for us to even bring them to market. So it's frustrating for me to see customers get so frustrated with it that they want to cancel the whole thing because they can't buy shrimp cocktail crackers anymore. They're like, that's the whole point. Anyway. All right, ready? We'll get back to a little more camera magic.
Let's do it.
And then we'll wrap up this last.
Get it going, do some dishes, set up some mics.
So this is all the stuff that happens again before we turn the camera on.
Put it back in there.
Put it back in there to make it look like it's been in the fridge for 48 hours.
Are you gonna take it out of the fridge?
It looks so cold.
We used to have a scene where it came out of the fridge, but
You just rewind the other
Kind
one.
of redundant.
yeah, it's kind of redundant. All right, you ready, Joey?
Yeah. Okay, it's framed up. I think it's just a little bit, get a little bit more depth on it. Pretty decent.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, behind the scenes action of how they create their content.
And then you get out of the scene. Then you just go. And then we just lay these. I'm talking just like it's a video, but yeah, just make sure that it doesn't touch and get as many of them tetrasized on there as possible, and that's pretty much it.
Smells delicious.
Yeah.
It does smell
Smells
good.
really good. I think this might have been a good call right here.
Oh yeah, smoke. I was gonna ask you if we'd do a little hickory or something in it.
Oh, we could have.
Could have hickory, could have some liquid smoke.
I'm not a fan of liquid smoke. I once bought some, and while I was going from the grocery store to my house, it somehow opened.
Oh God.
So my car smelled like liquid smoke for about 3 weeks. It's not a good smell.
Get in there. Yeah, this stuff's a little thicker. But it should, I think it turned out pretty good.
It tastes like the Worcestershire. I didn't mind the thicker Worcestershire just because I feel like it retains so much like flavor.
I'm just really curious how the pickles will turn out.
Oh, yeah.
Pull it out of frame. Oh, I'm gonna have to clean the fucking tray.
Dustin, clean a tray.
That's all right.
Huh?
See my ass in the shot, or lack thereof.
It really does smell like a McRib.
How often do you eat McRibs?
I've never had
I-
You never had one?
I've never had
They're
one.
not
It's been
terrible.
years. It's been years.
They're not great, but they're not terrible.
They do kind of get a bad rap. They're not the
Yeah.
worst thing ever.
Our buddy Jeremy calls it unicorn meat.
Unicorn meat?
Yeah. Like, you ain't gonna find this on any real animal.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, because it's all chopped and formed pork.
Yeah. I'm trying to stay out of the frame too.
Yeah, you're right. God, this feels like it's a lot. Usually 2 pounds will go on 3 or 4 trays, but what's going on in the chat?
Nothing right now.
We had up to 14 for a minute.
Yeah.
That was good.
We have 14, huh?
5 now.
Started talking about Dropbox and they're like, we out.
It's a sales pitch.
Dude, I already got all the shrimp crackers.
Yeah. Said the cock sauce, they got afraid, they got scared.
What kind of podcast are we in?
So Joey, how long before you worked here did you know about this place and were you ordering jerky from here or coming here to buy
I knew
it?
about this place before I worked here, but before I applied here, I knew about this place for one day.
Really?
I was actually in film school at the time, and my teacher just at school just told me, she's like, hey, like I know you're big in social media, like you like that. She's like, hey, like, you know, I got this job I saw pop up on Indeed if you want to apply for it. So I applied, interviewed, and my plan was to continue going to film school and work here and talk to my wife, and she was just like, I think you should just, she's like, you're going to school to become an editor anyways, like, why even continue going to school? So dropped out of school it was November, so handful of months before I graduated.
You were so close.
I was committed. I was like, this is the place. Like,
Man, you can always go back and finish. Really, really
yeah, I
want
could.
to.
Yeah.
Oh, I cleaned this last night, actually.
I will say, you realize how much more you learn, like, in
Experience,
the field.
you learn more
I
through
learned so
experience.
much more working here
Yeah.
than I ever did in school. It's just different when you have to do it, especially with, like, the time constraints, you know, like, we got a drop coming, like, I need this video done today, and I'm just like, you learn to make it, you know, make it work.
I'm a certified engineer. I've never taken any engineering classes or any AutoCAD class or anything.
Well, yeah, and then I don't know, Joey, tell me if I'm wrong, but Joey was formally trained. You know, he went to school, but the video editing they teach there is a little different than at least what we do. You know, I mean, they teach kind of, no, I mean, filmmaking and short film and, you know, all things formal film. But I feel like, oh, did I tell you they sent me a thing asking for feedback on you.
Really?
Yeah.
He sleeps on the job.
It was yesterday. But anyway, that was some of the, and then they were asking just about the program. They said, like, what could we do to better prepare people for the job force? And that's kind of what I said is like, you know, if you know, what you should be doing, what I think schools should be doing is teaching social media stuff.
Yeah.
Like, it's cool to do a focus on, it's cool to do, oh, that's it. Let me shut that off. It's cool to do a focus on film, but I mean, to make them more viable in the workforce, like here, in most places, like film is so niche, but all businesses need some sort of social media presence.
It makes sense. I guarantee if I told my teacher or any student that I shoot and edit everything on a phone, they'd probably scoff at me. Because
like we've kind of changed everything. Like almost everything is done on phone, unless it's long form.
Yeah.
And they don't teach any of that stuff. And if we hired Joey day one and said, hey, help us make these recipe videos the way you were trained, it'd take us fucking 2 days, you know, because he'd drag out all the cameras and all the stuff, and then the memory cards, and then we'd shoot them all, and then we'd do all these file transfers, and you know, like it'd be this huge deal. All right, you ready?
See it pop up in theaters.
All right, last step here.
No. Not in your way.
Nope. Well, not anymore.
Not anymore. Get out of the way. I'm gonna try to find some leftover shrimp crackers. See if there's any laying around somewhere.
I was really thinking, when you mentioned it, I said I tried it. I'm trying to remember if we had any left.
Fishhead Michael says, fun fact, I'm the oldest son of Joey.
Yes, it's on me.
What?
About the Fresca, it's Daniel. I knew Daniel's been asking for Fresca jerky.
So is he a big fish
Oh,
fan?
that's
I
Daniel?
guess?
Yeah, Daniel wants Fresca jerky. This is his favorite drink. He's been telling me for a year and a half now.
Oh, it's not Fishhead, it's Pisshead.
Yeah, it's Pisshead.
I've been saying it the wrong
I
whole
don't want to
time.
correct
Oh.
I thought he was a fan of fish.
you because I bitch at him all the time for that stupid name.
You ready?
Yep.
Pisshead.
Discontinue that barbecue sauce. We're not ever going to be able to find it.
It's taking a aroma.
I know. All the onion and all that stuff.
You can't go wrong with Caminos.
Oh man, your dad keeps them in business.
Mine is about a ton. So how long we set this one for?
We're gonna set it for 2.5, and then we'll check.
All right.
That's it.
That's it.
That's the whole video. And then at the end, once it's done, we set it all up here, and we do the money shot, what Joey likes to call it, and then
The money shot.
that's the outro.
All right.
So that's pretty much how we shoot content.
Pretty simple.
Yeah. Get out of your way. Now we wash dishes.
I'll soak them. I'll do them when we're done. But yeah, usually the whole cleanup process, but we'll do that later. We'll get back to the podcast. That's what we're gonna do now.
All right. Want to break out our microphones and put them on this table?
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's do a quick intermission.
Yeah, I'll do a little quick. Yeah, let's do that.
Intermission, and you want to just end this one and restart another one?
Yeah.
Might as well.
All right, you fine ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be back. We're going to take a small break and then just do a podcast with these guys. Have a little fun. Love y'all. Bye.